Bismillah Rahman Rahim. In the name of Allah Almighty, the most gracious and the most merciful. Once again, most welcome to your third session. Before to go through this session, before to go through those points which are covered in this session, it will be better to connect this lesson with the previous lesson. In previous lesson, if you have in your minds, we discussed regarding capitalization. We went through some rules and regulations of capitalization. I want to name some of these rules, or I want to discuss regarding some of these rules in order to enable you to know about the previous lesson as well, to connect today's lesson with the previous lesson. Initially, it will be better to go through capitalization. What capitalization is? Capitalization is writing a word, a letter with the uppercase letter. It is capitalization. And we went through some rules and regulations of capitalization. One of these rules and regulations was the first letter of each sentence should be capitalized. Those words which come at the beginning of a sentence, they should be capitalized. Besides, we discussed regarding proper nouns which should be capitalized, and at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of a sentence. Besides, we discussed about pronoun I. If we use pronoun I alone, we should capitalize it at the beginning, in the middle, as well as at the end. Uh, some more points. Some more points also were discussed in previous session regarding capitalization. In today's lesson, we will go through punctuation, which is our new lesson. What's punctuation? Before to go through some marks of punctuation, it will be better to know punctuation that will help us to go through these marks and discuss regarding these marks. Punctuation marks are symbols that are used to aid the clarity and comprehension of written language. We use punctuation marks to structure and organize our writing. Besides, punctuation marks show how the sentence should be read and makes the meaning clear. Punctuation marks which are used in writing helps us to know a piece of writing well. For example, if we go through one of these punctuation mark, for example, full stop. Full stop is used at the end of a sentence, which tells us that this sentence has already been completed with the punctuation mark. With the full stop. Full stop enables us to know that the sentence completes. The sentence has already been completed. As well as if we go through, for example, exclamation mark. Exclamation mark tells us this is an exclamatory sentence. Besides the other punctuation mark, we can say at all these marks help us we can say, get a piece of writing with more details to know about the piece of writing. As well as we pointed out that punctuation marks, they help us in clarity and comprehension of written language. If we go through this term comprehension, it means understanding. It enables us, or these marks enable us to, we can say, comprehend a written language. And one by one will be discussed these marks. Initially, we will go through full stop or period. Full stop is used at the end of declarative sentences in some imperative sentences. Example: Sahil graduated from Kabul University last year, or closed the door. This mark, or we can say full stop, it is used at the end of a declarative sentence, a positive sentence. A positive sentence as well as a negative sentence, both of these sentences are ended with full stop. Besides, this mark is used at the end of some imperative sentence. For example, close the door. This is an imperative sentence. We order someone, or we can say we recommend, we order someone to do something. Close the door. This is an imperative sentence that in some cases you can use full stop at the end of this type of sentence as well. The second punctuation in today's lesson, which will be discussed on, which will be, we can say, which will speak about, which we will speak about, is question mark. Question mark, as its name illustrates, as its name indicates, question mark is used at the end of a question or interrogative sentence. We know that question sentence is a sentence in which there is a question. We want someone from some. We want something from someone. We can say to ask someone regarding something, address or whatever we want. question mark یا علامه سوالیه در آخر یک جمله سوالیه استفاده میشه. طوری که شما میبینین where are you from? This is an interrogative sentence. We ask someone regarding his geography. از یک شخص راجع به اون مکان، راجع به اون محله که یا راجع به اون جغرافیه که یعنی تعلق داره، از آنها راجع به جغرافیشان سوال میکنیم. یا do you like bananas? In this question, this is an interrogative or question sentence. We ask someone regarding his interest. یعنی اینجا راجع به interest یا علاقهشه سوال میکنیم که آیا شما خوش دارین یا علاقه دارین با خوردن bananas. The other, we can say, the other punctuation mark is exclamation mark. We can translate exclamation mark, we can say علامه ندایه، نداست نی؟ Exclamation mark is used at the end of exclamatory sentences in some imperative sentences. For instance, sit down. That's fantastic. Ali, don't touch that. Samir got married. Exclamation mark یا میشه بگویم علامه ندایه. This mark is used at the end of exclamatory sentences, یعنی در آخر جملات ندایه. In some imperative sentences, and at the end of some imperative sentences you can use this mark. Sit down. This is an imperative sentence. یعنی یک جمله چی است؟ امری است که اینجا شما امر میکنین یا راجع به یک چیز. یا that's fantastic. That's fantastic. It is an exclamatory sentence. یک جمله چی است؟ ندایه است. یا میشه بگیم که علی don't touch that. Don't touch that. It is also we can say an imperative sentence. یک جمله چی است؟ امری است که میبینین ما و شما علامه ندایه را در آخرش استفاده کردیم. و Samir got married. Samir got married? This is an exclamatory sentence. We have already been used this mark, the exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. در آخر جمله میبینین که علامه ندایه استفاده شده. باز هم میگم که the exclamation mark is used at the end of exclamatory sentences as well as imperative sentences که مثالایش شما میبینین از exclamatory یعنی جملات ندایه هم است در بین 4 جمله که اول و سوم است و همچنان دوم و چهارم چی است؟ جملات ندایه هست. دیگه چی است؟ The next one is comma. Comma has the usages below. Comma has many usages. The first one is use comma to separate two combined sentences. We use comma between two combined sentences. Whenever two sentences are combined, you can use this punctuation mark comma to separate them. Example, we purchased some cheese and we purchased some yogurt. You know, this is a compound sentence. Combined compound sentence we considered. These sentences are combined, and we have already been used this punctuation comma that helps us to separate these sentences. Or we can say we use comma for separation of two combined sentences. یعنی برای جدایی دو جملات کمباین یا ترکیب شده باشه که در مثال شما میبینین یک کمبایند یا کمپاوند سنتنس است که دو جمله با هم یک جا شده و یوسج اول کاما یعنی ایست که کاما در بین دو جملات چی استفاده میشه؟ یعنی دو کمباین شده باشه و هر دو را با شما میشه بگیم کمپاوند سنتنس. دوم چی است؟ یوسج دومشه use comma between words in a series. Notice that a comma does not follow the last word in the series. یعنی یک کاما در بین کلماتی که در یک سریز استفاده شده باشه در یک سریز هست استفاده میشه بدون کلمه آخر. Example, he is tall, dark and handsome. شما ببینین که بین tall و dark استفاده شده، یعنی بین کلماتی که در یک چیز استفاده میشه، یعنی در یک جمله در یک سریز استفاده میشه. We can use comma. Or we can bring the other example. For example, she is kind, intelligent. She is kind, intelligent, and for example, lovely. This type of sentence, you saw that we used comma between the words in that series. The third usage of comma is used to separate parts of a date. یعنی در بین بخش‌های یک تاریخ میشه کاما را استفاده کنین برای سپریشن یا جدایی بخش‌های یک تاریخ. For instance, Tuesday, May 2, 2016 was when I graduated from Khane-i-Noor Institute of Higher Education. If you go through the sentence, as I mentioned before, we used comma to separate parts of this date. Tuesday has already been separated from May 2, and May 2 has already been separated from what? From 2016. We have already separated parts of that date. یعنی دیدین که بخشای تاریخ چی شد؟ با یک دیگه توسط کامه جدا شد. The last usage of comma is we use comma before a tag question. Some of you may know tag question, and some of you might have information regarding tag question. No matter if you know, it is okay. If you don't know, I'm gonna give you a bit information regarding tag question, and inshallah, while we come to our classes, while the university is started, then I can provide you much more information regarding tag question. tag question در آخر یک جمله بیانیه میایه که در جمله زیر میبینین she is your sister isn't she. isn't she یک تک کوشن است که برای کلاریفیکیشن استفاده میشه. یعنی اول گفتین که آیا او شما she is your sister همان دختر خواهر شماست. isn't she ای که یعنی کلاریفای بسازین و ببینین که با واقعیت یعنی چیزی که ما گفتم حقیقت داره یا نه. شما میشه در آخر جمله سوال تگ بیارین یا تگ کوشن بیارین تا کلاریفای بسازین که whether we can say true or not. The other we can say punctuation mark is kalun. Kalun is a fairly common punctuation mark with a wide number of uses. Kalun has, we can say, distinct usage, which on two of these usages, we will focus on two of these usages here. And inshallah, if I am alive, if we have time, we will go through more usages as well. But here it is, we can say, it will be better just to focus on two of these usages. The first one is kalun is used to introduce a quotation, an example, a series, or even an exclamation. برای چی استفاده میشه؟ یعنی برای معرفی کوتیشن، مثال، سیریز و یا یک اکسپلینیشن استفاده میشه. طور مثال for cooking palau you need all these ingredients: rice, oil, sugar, carrots and raisin. یعنی اینجا یعنی همه چیزا را چی کرد؟ یعنی تشریح کرد یا همه چیزا را معرفی کرد، همه ترکیباتی که برای پختن پلاو مورد نیاز است. چی است؟ rice, oil, sugar, carrots and raisin. یا یک چیز هنگامی که یک چیز اکسپلین میکنین، طور مثال شما میبینین کلون، بعد از کلمه کلون ما دو چی را آوردیم یا ما شما شارحه میگیم نه. بعد از او کلون میبینین که چی شده؟ یعنی اکسپلین شده، راجع به کلون معلومات داده شده که پیشترام گفتم که we use کلون to introduce a quotation, an example, a series or even an explanation. یک چیزی که اکسپلین میکنین، یک چیزی که راجع به او توضیح میتین، معلومات میتین، you can benefit from kalun. The second usage of this punctuation mark kalun is kalun can be used to separate two independent clauses. For this is the second usage that you can benefit from kalun. Example, you have two choices: finish the work today or lose the contract. You know, we used kalun after what? You have two choices. After choices, you know, you see this punctuation mark kalun, which has already separated two independent clauses. The other punctuation mark is semicolon. Semicolon is used to link two sentences which are closely connected in meaning. Example, my old jeans have holes in the knees. I need a new one. Samir always slept with the light on. He was afraid of the dark. You know, as I mentioned before, kalun is used to link two sentences which are closely connected in meaning. یعنی دو جمله که با هم در معنی چی باشه؟ یک لینک داشته باشه. طور مثال my old jeans have holes in the knees. I need a new one. اگر شما هر دو جمله را ببینین they are closely connected in meaning، یعنی در معنی با هم بسیار close هستن یا بسیار closeness داره. یا Samir always slept with the light. He was afraid of the dark. If you think regarding these sentences, they are also close to each other in meaning. You know, while my we can say while someone's jins gets old, doubtless he or she needs to buy we can say a new pair. These sentences are closely connected in meaning, and as I mentioned before, we use semicolon to connect two sentences which are, we can say, closely linked in meaning. The other is quotation marks or inverted commas. They are divided into two parts which are as follow: double quotation marks and single quotation marks. Quotation marks, you have already seen quotation marks, or we have the other term which is used for quotation marks. It is inverted commas. Quotation marks are divided into two parts. The first part is double quotation mark, and the second one is single quotation marks. Double quotation marks and single quotation marks. Initially, let's discuss regarding double quotation marks are used with direct speech. Example: Ahmad said, "I lost my mobile." Double quotation marks are used with direct speech و راجع به direct speech ما معلومات دارین که whenever you repeat, or we can say you bring someone's original words, this is direct speech. يعني اینجا احمد said I lost my mobile. I lost my mobile همان کلماتی هست که از دان احمد برآمده، یعنی همان که دایرکت سپیچ آوردیم نه، یا یعنی کلمات اوریجینالی هست که از دان احمد برآمده و ما یا را چی کردیم؟ کویت کردیم، آوردیم. The second one is single quotation marks. برز معذرت که اینجا اگه اشتباه صورت گرفته، خو خیر بر صورت anyway are used to mark a quote within a quote or a direct quote in a news headline. Example: Sahil's sister asked, "Why did you call the boy idiot?" We use single quotation marks within a quote. If you think or if you go through this example, Sahil's sister asked, "Why did you call the boy idiot?" This is a quotation, right? But once again, we used the single quotation with we can say within this quotation, and we have already been used the single quotation marks with the term idiot, right? Then we can use the single quotation marks within a quote or a direct quote in a news headlines. You can benefit the single quotation marks in news headlines as well. The other is apostrophe. apostrophe که در زبانهای ملی کشور ما و شما هم کدام کلمه دیگه فکر نکنم داشته باشه. کلمه apostrophe که است در زبان انگلیسی، it is used to create possessive forms of nouns in contractions. Examples: that is my brother's house. She didn't know the answer. Apostrophe. Apostrophe is used to form possessive nouns. Besides possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns, we have possessive nouns as well. But how to create possessive nouns in English? Possessive nouns are created with the help of apostrophe. For instance, if you think regarding this sentence, my brother's house. Brother is a noun. It is a common noun. We have changed, or we can say we would like to change this noun with the help of apostrophe s into possessive nouns. Example: that's my brother's house. اینا کلمه برادر یا اسم برادر ما شما به چی تبدیل کردیم؟ با possessive noun یا با اسم ملکی تبدیل کردیم. که این اینجا یعنی هاوس وابستگی به برادرم داره. یعنی اگر بگوییم ما که that is my brother house اشتباس، یعنی معنی دیگه باز داره. That is my brother's house یعنی این اینجا اسم برادر به اسم ملکی تبدیل شد که یعنی این اینجا کلمه house کس یعنی خانه وابستگی به برادرم داره. یا in we can use apostrophe for contraction. Contraction we can say making, we can say contract to contract something, or we can say making something short. She didn't know the answer. didn't شما بهتر میفهمین که شکل contracted یا شکل اختصاری چی است؟ did not است. did not یا را contract کردیم didn't شده و پیشتر ما شما گفتیم که we can use apostrophe for contraction, or we can say we can benefit apostrophe to, we can say make contraction, or we can say to focus on contraction in some sentences which the term did not, this has already been contracted into didn't. یعنی با did not چی شده؟ contract شده، کوتاه شده، اختصار شده. و یعنی اگر بگوین که did not یا didn't فرق نمیکنه. خب بالخصوص در رایتینگ رسمی باز بیشترن کوشش میکنین از اختصار کلمات اجتناب میورزین. You can benefit from contraction in your speaking. Contraction is mostly common in speaking, but you can sometimes benefit in your writing as well, but try your best not to benefit from contraction in your formal writing, okay? The other punctuation is hyphen. Hyphen is a punctuation mark with three main, we can say, usages, or two main usages. The first one is the hyphen is used in compound words. We use hyphen in compound words, okay? We have some compound words or compound nouns, okay? You know, examples, I work part-time. You know, part-time, it is a compound word. You see that this punctuation, I mean hyphen, is used between part and time. Or self-expression, this is also a compound word which we see the punctuation hyphen among between self and expression. Self-confidence, it is also a compound word. You know, compound word is a word that is made up from two words, okay? Self and confidence. You know, the punctuation hyphen is used between self and confidence as well. Once again, we can say that hyphen is used, we can say, between compound words, as you saw in the examples. The second usage of compound word is to link words. The second usage of hyphen is to link words to prefixes. To link what? Words to prefixes. Example, the meeting was pre-planned by the top management. To link words to prefixes. شما می‌فهمین که پلان کلمه هست ولی پری چی است؟ یک پریفکس است که توسط هایپن چی شده؟ با هم لینک داده شده یا با هم کنکت شده. Sarah is the member of anti-corruption committee. Anti-corruption committee. You know, anti is a prefix یا پیشوند است یا ورته په پښتو کې مختاړی وایو چې انټي یو څه شی دی، یو مختاړی دی او د کرپشن کلمې سره څنګه شوی استفاده شوی. او موږ مخکې ویل چې to link words to prefixes، یعنی چې کله ځینې کلمې د ځینو نورو prefixes یا مختاړو سره وصل کوو، موږ کولی شو چې د مختاړي او همدارنګه د کلمې په منځ کې هایپن وکاروو. طوری که گفتیم ما میتونیم از هایپن در بین چی استفاده کنیم؟ یعنی to link words to prefixes. هنگامی که یک کلمه را با یک پیشوند یک جا استفاده میکنیم ما میتونیم که یعنی هایپن در بینش استفاده کنیم. The dash. The dash is used to introduce a piece of extra information. Example: this is a digital camera. It doesn't use film. Or Ahmad chose the steak, the most expensive item on the menu. Dash, one of the punctuation marks. It is used to introduce a piece of extra information. It means whenever you decide to give some extra information regarding something in your writing project, you can benefit from this punctuation dash to give extra information regarding whatever you want to write down. طور مثال, this is a digital camera. It isn't use the film. It isn't use film یعنی معلومات اضافی است که راجع به چی داده شده؟ راجع به دیجیتال کامرا داده شده. Ahmad choose the steak. Ahmad choose the steak, the most expensive item on the menu. یعنی اینجا معلومات اضافی که the most expensive item on the menu هست راجع به چی داده شده؟ راجع به steak. Steak was the most expensive item on the menu. Briefly, we can say that dash can be used for giving the extra information regarding something or someone or whatever we want. You know, we went through, we can say, two examples, and we clearly know that for giving extra information, like Ahmad choose the steak and the most expensive item on the menu. The most expensive item on the menu is the extra information which is given regarding this term steak. The other punctuation is parentheses. We have brackets and parentheses. They are different from each other. Parentheses are used for giving the extra information about something. You know, as the dash, we can use parentheses for extra information as well. Example: Ali chose the steak, the most expensive item on the menu. I bought a gift. Which type of gift? A nice watch for my mother on Mother's Day. You know, parentheses, as I told you before, that parentheses, they are used for giving the extra information. Extra information, the information which you give regarding something, we can say more than need. Ali chose the steak. Ali chose the steak. You know, the most expensive item on the menu, it is the extra information that you can bring them in two parentheses, which is the extra information regarding steak. Or I bought a gift. What type of gift? We have many gifts. A nice watch, in order to enable your reader to get whatever you want. We can say to get whatever you want to focus in your writing. You can use parentheses to give the extra information regarding something. I bought a gift. Which type of gift? A nice watch for my mother on Mother's Day. دیگه چی است؟ ellipsis. Ellipsis, it is the other punctuation mark. An ellipsis is usually represented by 3 dots. یعنی یا توسط 3 dots چی میشه؟ represent میشه، نشان داده میشه یا توسط 3 dots. Although it can also be represented by 3 asterisks. You know, with 3 asterisks you can illustrate or you can indicate or you can show ellipses. This punctuation symbol is used to show that there has been an omission of some letters or words. Ellipses, or we can say, yes, ellipses, as I mentioned before, they can be shown, or we can say they can be illustrated with three dots, or we can say three asterisks. They are used to show that there has been an omission of some letters or words. یعنی omission یک چند کلمه یا چند حروف بر ما شما نشان میده. omission ما شما یا حذف. omission از omit گرفته شده که معنیش چی است؟ حذف، از بین بردن، حذف کردن، پاکول. یعنی اینجا یک omission صورت گرفته که omission یعنی اونجا یک هدف خاص است در omission. طور مثال if I tell you the truth you will ellipsis. یعنی if I tell you the truth you will. شاید یک عمل باشه. طور مثال اگر ما به شما حقیقت بگویم شاید شما آدم بکشین. یعنی اینجا از خاطر الیپسز استفاده میکنه که بعضی کلمات حذف شده و ریدر نمیخواه از خاطر نقطه دیگر یا از خاطر یک چیز نقاط دیگر یا کلمات دیگر را چی کنه؟ یعنی به اصطلاح استفاده کنه یا بیاره. If I tell you the truth you will ellipsis. یعنی اینجا بعضی کلمات هنگامی که ریدر یارا میخوانه به این معنی است که بعضی کلمات چی شده؟ اومت شده، یا بعضی کلمات یا بعضی حروف اومت شده که یعنی اومیشن کلمات یا حروف یک هدف خاص را داره. خب your questions are warmly welcomed. امیدوارم یک چیز یاد بگیرین و باز هم در قسمت هایی که لغزش زبان صورت گرفته I'm so sorry. چون شما بهتر میفهمین هنگامی که جورنالیست ها یا کسای دیگه یک ویدیو را یا یک لرنینگ جور میکنه، آنها یعنی توسط ایدیترهای خود واره ایدیت میکنه و در قسمت هایی که لغزش زبان به میان میایه این لغزش از بین میبره. خب باز هم بر صورت هدف ما شما فقط چی است؟ آموختن است، یادگیری است. و بازم میگم که لغزش زبان ببخشین. در هر قسمت هر سوال را که داشته باشین میشه در واتساپ برم روان کنین و سوال باشه، انتقاد باشه، پیشنهاد باشه دیگه با انتقادات و پیشنهادات سالمتان چشم برا هستیم و thank you, have a nice time, see you.